Good morning. Quantum computers, quantum computing could one day control the world. And that's a very, very, very real possibility. A quantum computer would only need 10 minutes or even seconds to figure out what it would take our modern day computers, the biggest supercomputer that we have, thousands of years to figure out. Quantum computing can do it in seconds. A grand rising to you all. Hello, Apple Brooks, honey. I was reading this article. It was by Harvard Business. I didn't read it all. You only get like, I don't know, 3 or 4 free readings, and then you had to pay. And I don't want to have to pay, so I just recorded it. I'll read the rest of it later. But it was about the ethics of quantum technology, the ethics of that, because they could completely take over. Just think, we're talking seconds compared to thousands of years. Where did the technology come from? Did it come from otherworldly beings? Did it come from good aliens or bad aliens? We've got both in this world. It can be used for good, but could you imagine that? Thousands of years, what it would take. Our scientists, the computers, the best computers, teams of engineers, seconds, mere seconds. That would constitute a catastrophic mutating event that would literally change our very way of life, just like they're saying it would. And if there is no ethics to AI, if it is like unleashed out there and no one can control it, well, you heard them in this one thing when they had the Davos meeting. It would be the worst totalitarian regime the world has ever known. That's what the speakers said when they were talking about how it would get in your brain. They read your brain waves and everything like that. That would be the worst case scenario. It would. You would be under direct control of quantum mind, a master, supermassive mind, you all. Good morning. So it's really nice out right now. Rosie didn't want to go out earlier, and then I thought, do you want to go out now? But she didn't seem like she was feeling it, so she's in the house, and she's just going to have to get over it because her's a little baby. She is a little baby, a sweet little girl, you all. And I know that they don't like to talk about it. Who are they, Gina? The people who know what technology can do, what quantum computing can do, and that's the same thing with the blockchain. It runs on it. It's numbers. Everything is numbers. Super, super fast computing. That would render a lot of people jobless. You won't have a job because it would do it. It could build its own machines. It really could. It could build it. It can build its own network to run the whole entire world. That's how, maybe that's the miracle, the dream come true for these humans, these elites on Earth who wish for a world like that. Yeah. Everything's supposed to be changing for our good. We'll let that changing for our good be on the inside of us. That's what I want right here, on the inside of us, right here. Changing for the good. And I mean this spirit, this soul, this life form inside this body and inside your body. That's the change I would love to see, because if that's right on the inside, then everything else can follow, because what's on the inside of us can change the world. On the inside, the love right there. Happy, oh yeah, it's Memorial Day. It is Memorial Day. It's so green out, so green and lush. We got some skies, but it looks really pretty out. It feels really nice. It does, you all. That's right. The Grizz Life. It is all about love. Our heart. Right here. Does quantum computing have a heart? Does quantum computing have a conscience? Is that conscience a real conscience? Is it a sentient being? It could very well be a sentient being. Okay, no, see, no. I don't know what you're doing. No, you're a distraction. So out you go with the dirty, dirty dish rag on your nose. No, don't be doing that. No, don't be coming up here putting in one letter at a time trying to disrupt this live stream because, honey, you ain't going to do it. Gina, honey, ain't going to let you do it. So quantum computing can do in seconds what it would take the supercomputers of this world today, all of them combined, thousands of years to do. Yeah, I'm sure it does have. Just think it's got all of the knowledge of Earth from its creation. Everything. Everything. It's a super mind, a hive mind. And then everybody has access to it. Wow, Apple Brooks, honey. Yeah, we got some people coming in here. They don't like us. That's okay. We don't like your trolling. Yeah. Could you imagine that? All the history of the world since the beginning of time, anything and everything that was ever thought of, that was written down, it has complete access to it. Yeah, so there should be ethics, but corporations, some corporations are all about this and control. Controlling the masses of people. That's what it's about, controlling them to where they don't have to worry about the people no more. They leave it to a superior being. But just think, quantum computing could to... Apple Brooks, would you like for me to add a temporary moderator on here to help you out, honey? Because we can do that if you want to help Apple Brooks out. We can do it. We can do it. Yeah. We can get them all. We can get them all, Apple Brooks, honey. A big thumbs up for Apple Brooks. That's right. Yes. She's on top of it. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yes, good morning, everyone. We've got it. Some people don't have anything to do this morning right here at all. They do not. Yes, we got it. We got it, you all. So, yeah, there does need to be ethics. There does. They need to be talking about it right now. But some are more concerned about other qualities, other things that are going on in this world, George. They really are. They're more concerned about other things that are happening. While all the while behind the scenes, sentience is growing. Really. Sentient beings, sentient intelligence. Oh, I could definitely see it. I could see an Arnold Schwarzenegger Skynet thing. I could see that happening. I remember that years and years and years and years and years ago. The Arnold Schwarzenegger comes back in time, back in time. Yes. Thank you, Apple Brooks. We don't welcome no trolleys. Yeah, we got it. Boom. That's right. He comes back in time. And then the one thing that really stuck to me was, how the Skynet, and we've got something like that now, a Skynet. You can Google it. When I saw some of the school systems around the world, they had they had some kind of, I don't know, platform or something within them, and it had the word sky in it. You can, it was that you could log into, and it was ran by it, you all. The Mad Wrath Films, The computers took over in 2015 and 2016. I would not be surprised whatsoever. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Um, when Facebook was the inception of Facebook, within, I think it was 6 months, no, 4 years, it amassed 100 million people. It kept growing. And the Chat GPT, what was it, within 4 months, it amassed 100 million people. So it does, it's all around. There's no stopping it. It's like we got a massive avalanche. There's a massive avalanche of technology. It's a snowball effect, and it just keeps going and going and going. The snowball just keeps going, just like that. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, there is no stopping it. I'm just going to say that right now. There isn't. It can destroy people's lives. It can. It can, like, you know, we got the deep fakes and all that. When you have stuff that you can make that looks just like people, yeah, you know you're in trouble. And if you have a super intelligence that is controlling everything and has the final say-so, yeah, what can you do? Can you argue against that super intelligence, whether it be real? They are the future. They are the future. I mean, we'll still be here, but we're going to have a battle on our hands. Now, technology is good when it's used for good, but there are those, like the trolls on here, they're using it for bad. There's no good out of what they're doing. They're part of the army of darkness. They are. They're not using the technology for good. They're using it for sinister reasons. Sinister reasons. And that's quite evident, you all. So, and they're probably getting paid good money. Actually, they're probably bots. Bots that programmed to do something. They just released the bots because you can create your own bot and go channel hopping. Boom! Channel hopping, you all. But quantum computing. Yeah. Quantum computing. What a quantum computer can do in 10 minutes or seconds, it would take the world's the biggest computers we have thousands of years to figure out. Let me flip this around. Yeah, we saw that. Robots with babies and stuff like that. There's all kinds of those. And it seems as if the technology now, it can read our mind. It pops up. It suggests things for you. Your conversation, it doesn't matter where you're at. They're always listening. And truly, there's thousands and thousands, probably millions and millions of little tiny drones flying all over, watching and recording everything. Everything you do, everything you say is being documented. It's being captured. Even like a fly on the wall. You could say a fly on the wall would do the same thing. It could be a robotic fly, some kind of device. Rosie, honey, are you wanting to come out because you're a wild woman? Rosie, honey. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Shawnette, honey. Rosie, honey, you got your thing on? Here my husband's wanting me to take Rosie out, and he won't even put her thing on. Come on, Rosie, honey. You're going outside? Come on, you get over here and get your thing on, Rosie. You stay right there. You all wait for me to get Rosie, because she's going out whether she... No. You done rent it, Rosie, honey. You have to go outside with me because you've been a wild woman. She has been a wild woman this morning. It's feeling a lot better outside for Rosie, honey. That's right. Rosie, honey, let's get you going, baby. You're a little baby. She is. She's a darling little baby. Mental telepathy. I agree with, you know, people do have that naturally, but I don't want something inside my head giving me mental telepathy. I do not want that. Do you want that? Do you need wires inside your head or nano stuff to give you that type of technology? I'm trying to multitask, and I'm trying to hold Rosie, honey, and get this silly chair out of the way that's like sticking me in here, you all. kicking it with my foot. I'm trying to be multitasking to get Rosie out of this house. Did it? I did it. I did it, Rosie, honey. Let's get you. Okay. Whew. That was a feat. And now we see Rosie, honey, just so happy. She's a little baby. I did it, you all. I did it with Rosie. Oh, thank you. See, here's my tent that I put up. The screen tent that was given to me for free yesterday. I was given to me for free 4 years ago. He wanted $30, but he just wanted to close his yard sale down. He said, take it and take a tarp that goes with it. So it's set in my shed. It's all this time, and I'm cleaning out my wood shed, going through some junk that's in there that, well, it's not junk. One man's junk is another one's treasures that I just donated. And I thought, I'm going to see if that even had all the pieces to it, you all. And it did. Never had a screen tent in my life. Rosie. I wonder what Rosie would do. Y'all, let's go look at this tent. Come on. Oh, no, she just wants to sit and look. This is what Rosie does. Okay, Rosie. Quantum computing. That's what I'm talking about. What a quantum computer can do in minutes, it would take, or seconds, it would take our supercomputers thousands of years to do. Thousands and thousands of years to do it. Oh, she loves it. She could be our little dancing Rosie. Put her tail to music and she would be just going right on. When you pack up from camping, you give a light spray of Lysol disinfectant spray. Oh, that's great. Oh, you all thought of Rosie. Come on, Rosie, honey. No, she's not looking for a snake. Let's see if Rosie, honey, wants to go look at that tent. Come on, Rosie. You can be a baby. She goes, what are you talking about? I'm like a 1-year-old. I'm not a baby. Come on, Rosie, honey. Let's go. You can do it. She wants to do it. She doesn't know that she's going to go over there. But I'm going to take Rosie over there, you are. We're talking about quantum computing. And I'm trying to get my little baby girl out here. Come on, Rosie, honey. You can do it. Come on. She doesn't want to go nowhere. No, she's done rented. Rosie, honey, you done rented. Come here. She is kind of scared of something. So I'm gonna hold Rosie in my arms. Rosie, honey. See, I got the little baby in my arms because she is a baby, Rosie, honey. Look. Hey, Rosie, honey, can you say hi? She's thinking, I don't want to say hi to you. I wanted to go in and you won't let me go in the house. Yes, Rosie, honey, are you fun to watch? She wants to stick her. Come on, Rosie, you're a baby. Look at that. You're a little bitty baby. Look at this, Rosie. You want to go in here, honey? She might. Let's see what Rosie wants to do. Okay, Rosie, watch this. Okay, let's do it, Rosie. Go on. You can go. Go on, Rosie. Come on. Oh. Let's see what Rosie will do. Rosie, you want to play in here? Oh. Yeah. Okay, go on, Rosie. You can walk around if you want. This is so new to Rosie. I think she's getting... I can't... Gina, what are you doing? I'm trying to figure out how to do this thing. Rosie, I know you smell... It smells probably like mice or something. Yes, you all have a great day. So, I was talking about quantum computing. Now, if Rosie wanted, she could immediately run right underneath that. No questions asked. Yes, she could climb it with her toenails. She could do acrobats. She could be a high... she could be, I don't know, something. This is like, look at Rosie, honey. You go on, Rosie. You check it out. Check out the perimeters, Rosie. Come on now, you can see it. You go ahead and sniff away, Rosie, because you're a little baby. Oh, who said you can see her climbing it? Oh, Mike, honey, because they're not sending out the notifications for Gina, honey. That's why, because Gina, honey, actually, it's either a human, it could be a human doing it too. Yeah, it's all right. At least you got to see me now. Look at Rosie. She's very cautious, very curious. She's got to sniff everything out. I know she's going to smell mouse on here. If you're just tuning in, quantum computing, AI, it only takes seconds to what it would take computers thousands of years. That would be the catastrophic mutating, a technological catastrophic mutating event that will change our very way of life as it was. Oh, Rosie gets some cat food. She gets some treats. She gets some, I don't know, some appetizers or something for cats. My husband spoils her. I told him he needs to stop it, is what I said. You need to stop it. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so I think Rosie might like it. She might. I wouldn't feel comfortable going in the house, leaving Rosie out here. I would not at all. Because that would be scary. Because she could, if all it takes is somebody let a great big dog out and get Rosie. Hello there, Nierka, honey. So Rosie's just checking this out. She's just walking around. She's curious to see what's going on. Yes. Come on, Rosie, honey. You can check it out. Don't be climbing that. She's a good baby. Yeah. So, quantum computing could one day rule the world. It could one day take over the world. Ah, Rosie, you wild woman, you were right. It didn't take her long. Look at her. Now she's getting really rambunctious. Rosie, what are you doing? She wants to make her escape you all. She's getting feisty. Rosie, I see the feistiness in you. There's her. There she goes. She's getting it. Look at her. No, Rosie, honey. I got to get you out of here because you got that look. You want to play now. She sees flies. That's what she's doing. She sees these flies up here. Rosie, honey, you're going to have to go in the house because you are being a wild woman. We got to, no, come on, Rosie, get in here. Oh, I got you, Rosie. Okay, we're going to take Rosie, honey. Here's the baby right here. Going to take the baby in the house because she gets a little rambunctious. That's what she does. And she's okay with being wild. She is. Hey, Rosie, honey, can you say hi? Come on, Rosie. She said, she said, do you think I like being held like that? No, Rosie, you probably don't. But I don't want her to, okay, Rosie, honey, you're going to go in. Kiss that baby. Hey, Rosie, honey. Whoopsie. Come on, Rosie. You got to go in because you are, where are you going? Get back here, Rosie. Now, see. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. No, Rosie. She's got, if I get her, she's going to get too excited. Way too excited. She's already wiggling that tail. No, Rosie, get back here. You got to go in, honey. Oh. Poof. I think she's got her stuff all twisted up on her. Look at her. You got cat hair in my mouth, Rosie. She's got to go in, you all. Okay. Okay, here we got Rosie. Right here, let's... Poor Rosie, honey. She wants to get away. I can get her. I can get Rosie's thing off of her, you all. Okay, she's free. She's free. Rosie, that was wild, honey. She took off running. I see you, Rosie. You go on. I see that tail shadow of your tail wiggling around on the carpet. I do. So, quantum computing, you on. I won't make Rosie. I'm going to shut the door on Rosie. It's not nice, but she's been out enough. It was too much. Yes. Oh my. Oh, you're back, Shawnette, honey. Yeah, that's wonderful. It's a great way to start your day. Listen to the birds. I'll be quiet. I'll listen. Listen. I think it's a catbird. Yeah. A little moment of peace. Yeah. I love it when spring comes because everything comes into bloom and it's like wild looking. It is. It's like a little sanctuary. Yeah. I got a little water bath for the birds to take water. And it drips. It's nice because this gutter, it drips right there in that spot. And it keeps the water in the thing. We have to clean it out every once in a while. But the birds like to take a bath in it, which is nice. Yeah. So quantum computing, you all, it's not a joke. It's nothing to blink an eye at. Because in a blink of an eye, it can change your world, and it can take over the world in a blink of an eye, which is pretty serious. And it does need, I don't know if you can restrain it once it's been let loose. I really don't. I highly doubt that it can be restrained. It would take an act of God, a force greater than all human beings on the face of the earth. It would take something much more powerful. It would take a supreme creator, really, to take care of that. It would. And I hope it never does come to that. I really do. Yeah. So I am going to go, you all. Look at little Rosie, honey. We see you in there, Rosie, running around trying to get outside. I see you. Your eyes are so big, Rosie. You looking at that thing. Look at her. She wanted to, Rosie, I see you. You see me? Oh, she needs to go to bed. She's a little wild right now. Okay, she's looking. All right, I'm going to go, you all. And I thank you all for your comments. I hope you have a beautiful day today. It's a Memorial Day. I hope you have a beautiful Memorial Day. And if you don't celebrate Memorial Day, I hope your day is beautiful. And I hope the love overflows from your heart. Well, how about into your heart if you feel like you ain't got none? I hope you have an overpouring of love in your heart. And it sustains you throughout the day. And you just, all your cares and worries just disappear. Yeah, I do. Thank you, Apple Brooks, honey. Thank you, Nierica, honey. Thank you all for listening, and have a wonderful rest of your day. So hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you.